women, one goal: Extreme Huntress.
Okay, ladies, let me see your packs. That's good. That's good. Knife, trail mix, phone. Good.
Extra earplugs, sunglasses, ammo, headlamps.
Very good. She decided she wanted to hunt animals out here that I've hunted in the past and never seen. So anxious to see what we might see in the pasture that we went into, looking for a cyca deer that had a broken leg from about 3 years past. And immediately it was kind of like there was really kind of a tentative situation, not sure where to go. We looked at the map several times. Really kind of an interesting afternoon, and that really didn't cover a whole lot of territory. You might want to consider being fairly aggressive in how you hunt. Don't dwell, and this is just me saying this, but I wouldn't dwell too much.
Well, since the sun's this way, I think we should go on this way and come towards.
Good interaction between Jessica and Taylor, but it seemed like Taylor would not really pay a whole lot of attention to what Jessica said, or if she did, she'd kind of study on it for a long time and then try to make a move. And
it's just hard when you don't know the land. I mean, I know we had maps and stuff, but it's really hard when you don't know the terrain. I guess I just didn't realize how far the land really went.
It was very hard for me because at times I felt like she was kind of waiting for me to make the decision for her. And I felt awkward because I was trying to help, and I was saying, well, I would maybe go up like this, walk all down along here, then circle back around here, keep the sun, to your back and things like that. And she'd be like, okay. And then I would like waiting for her to do something, and she'd be like,
When we first got into the pasture and started hunting, they were really kind of close together and walked together and talked. And as the evening kind of wore on, we had about a 2-hour hunt. It was very interesting because initially, as I said, they were very close together. And then as the hunt went on, you could see this separation. And the next thing I realized that Jessica standing right there beside me is no longer up front.
I just was wondering what she was doing that far back. I mean, which was fine, but usually when I hunt, I like to hunt kind of tighter. I mean, I've never hunted with a group of people like this, so it was just different, I guess. I kind of got to get used to that.
I didn't want to take over because then I didn't want to look like I was guiding someone, you know what I mean? Like my roots coming out. So I was trying to be kind of standoffish a little bit, but it was hard because we didn't cover any ground at all.
I guess I just didn't realize how far the land really went.
I almost got charged by a jackrabbit. Of course, saw a bunch of other animals as well, but really did not cover a whole lot of territory.
Because I did feel like I was making some of the decisions. And I mean, I know she was asking me for my opinion, but then it was like pretty much any opinion I gave, she did. So I mean, it gets a little aggravating just because it's like I felt kind of like I was back home guiding.
Like I said, I'm usually shy at the beginning and stuff, but I'm kind of getting more used to the cameras and I've never been filmed like that.
If you had to do it over again, what would you do?
I don't know, I wish I could just see everything because I thought I was farther that way.
And today, the 777 Ranch also cooks up some danger.
We should go grab him.
No, thank you.
He's still just kidding.
Get the full Extreme Huntress experience from dangerous game to the biathlon with the app, available for Android and iPhone.
Century Arms has made the world's most reliable rifle better. We believe that anything can be made better when you throw the might of American manufacturing behind it. Our engineers, who formerly built America's warplanes, begin working on a new set of prints. Stronger materials, the best coating, modern engineering, tighter tolerances with parts designed from the ground up to work together the correct way. Welcome to the world of the American AK.
Well, Erica and Jean had actually hunted this area before together, so they had a rough idea of the layout of the land and also what they wanted to do there. So they had seen the group already, and I think that they were using that as an advantage, and rightfully so. I think that was good strategy. So we got in there, and shortly after we did, we saw a group of goats. One was missing a horn.
Those are the goats.
And I don't think that's what Erica was originally looking for. She wanted a sheep, so we kind of moved on from that, but it was always in the back of our minds that they were there. So we set off with the idea of getting to the water and checking the water because it was really, really hot, and we figured that any smart animal would be headed toward water or at least shade. And one thing that I did note right away was that Erica took charge. She had a plan. She said, this is what we're gonna do. Get behind me, we're going.
I just seen a herd of animals, so I'm just gonna get a little closer.
She didn't second guess, and she didn't ask for approval from everyone around. She used her time wisely. She knew that we were in a limited time span, and that's the first one I can say that about that I've hunted with. The only time that I was a little bit hesitant about her time usage was when we stopped at the water. She sat with Jean, and they had a huge debate over what to do next. And technically it was Erica's hunt, so she should have just made the decision.
They gotta come to the water, obviously. I was encouraging her to tell me, like, what do you think I should do? And when I was hunting with her, she would ask the same, like, what would you do?
And they were going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth.
I think I told her about 3 times. We know that we can get goats back there. If you really want my opinion, I would go after the goats because we have no idea where the sheep are.
Jean talked Erica into going back for the goat. And so we turned back and went back to where we had seen them before.
At the end, I was running out of daylight, so I had about 25 minutes left. So I kind of started hauling butt to kind of find where the animals were.
And we could smell them for quite a ways, but we couldn't quite find them.
This is where they smell.
And as we came up over a ridge, Erica peeked around the corner, and sure enough, there were 2 sheep standing there where we thought that there would be goats, and one of them had a broken horn.
There it is. Well, she signaled me over, said, bring my shooting sticks.
She asked Jean to hold her monopod underneath the gun. I guess that's what her husband does for her.
I didn't quite know she was gonna have me hold them.
I don't think Jean realized she was going to be deafened when the gun went off.
Can I feel it? I got muzzle blasted, and I still can feel it today.
Maybe not the best strategy for shooting. I suppose it worked great for Erica, not so much for Jean.
I would never have someone hold shooting sticks while I'm shooting a gun.
Yeah, I think in future she's got to figure out how to hold her own sticks or monopod. But she made the shot. Animal dropped in 1 shot, so well done. Overall, good job.
Extreme Huntress is brought to you by these proud supporters. Please support them. Don't miss episode 6. Our huntresses continue to pursue big game at the 777 Ranch. Who will be successful? Who will fail? Watch to find out. And vote for your favorite huntress after every episode at extremehuntress.com.